Good evening, USC. I'm Latasha McKnight.
And I'm Emily Kelly, and welcome to this week's edition of Monday Night Mashup.
The bizarre saga of President Donald Trump's claims that he was wiretapped by President Obama last year reaches a dramatic heights Monday with FBI Director James Comey's testimony to the House Intelligence Committee. Comey expected to say that there was no wiretapping, debunking allegations that Trump has repeatedly refused to withdraw. The hearing could also shed light on the state of FBI investigations and to the extent of Russian meddling in the election campaign. Republicans hope Comey will state that there is no evidence of tensions between Trump's aides and officials from Moscow, a move that could begin to break up a cloud of Russian intrigue that has stifled the early weeks of the administration.
President Donald Trump's job approval rating has dropped to 37%. New Gallup figures show that 58% of Americans disapprove of his performance so far as president. The approval rating are the worst they've been since Trump took office 2 months ago. This rating came in just in time for when FBI Director James Comey is expected to tell lawmakers that there is no evidence for the president's unverified claim that former President Barack Obama wiretapped Trump Tower during the election. Trump's approval rating hovered in the mid to low 40s in the weeks following the beginning of his presidency. Despite any of the wiretapping claims, poll numbers lately have shown a drastic growing dissatisfaction of Trump and his performance so far in office. So what do you think? Do you think that Trump is losing supporters because of this? And do you feel that the wiretap accusations are becoming too much?
Yes, I believe that President Trump will lose supporters because of this, because of the mixed messages that have been sent. And I truly think that he should just focus on the issues and the economic state of the economy.
Yeah, I agree that he should focus on the bigger issues that we all want to hear about. But Trump supporters, man, I don't think they'll ever dislike Trump. Yeah, his supporters are crazy. He has such a big fan base, and
Exactly.
I feel like no matter what he does, those people will love him and adore him.
After the break, we will have Leah Kasmarat with weather, followed by Elise Pellegrino with sports.
Thanks, Latasha and Emily. My name is Leah Kasmarak, and I'm here to talk about weather. So throughout the week, you can see we still have some colder temperatures up in the Midwest. It's 53 in Boise. But as you can see, as we move down south, we've got some higher temperatures for the spring coming. We've got 79 in Memphis, a nice 65 here in Columbia, and 78 in Miami. And now for the 7-day forecast. So we had nice weather today, 71 degrees for the first day of spring. And although it'll be 85 degrees tomorrow, there is a 30% chance of rain in the afternoon and 20% chance of rain on Wednesday. As we move throughout the week, there will be some lower temperatures on Thursday, but as we go into the weekend, we'll go back into the 70s. That's all we have for the weather this week. Now to Elise with sports.
After an intense game yesterday, the USC men's basketball team was able to make history and be the first men's team from South Carolina to make it to the Sweet 16 after defeating Duke 88-81. South Carolina shot 71% from the field in the half and held on to the 88-81 lead. The Gamecocks won 15 conference games in Frank Martin's first 3 seasons at the helm. They endured 244 games between tournament appearances. Now they are Sweet 16 bound. Coach Martin stated, "For us to be able to play against a team like Duke and play so well on the big stage says a lot about the character of our team." The team will face Baylor this Friday night, March 24th. The women's team also made it to the Sweet 16 for the 4th season in a row, defeating the Arizona State Sun Devils 71-68. Despite trailing by double digits late in the third quarter, the Gamecocks remained composed and put together a 9-0 run to take a 65-57 lead with just under 7 minutes left of play. But just as the Gamecocks wouldn't go away, the Sun Devils wouldn't either. They went on a 10-0 run to take a 68-67 lead with 2 minutes left in regulation. The Gamecocks would pack their bags and travel across the country to Stockton, California for the Sweet 16 on March 25th. They'll face the winner of tonight's second-round matchup between 12-seed Quinnipiac and 4-seed University of Miami. Student government inauguration has struck up a new chapter for USC. That's coming up after the break.
Thanks, Leah and Elise. As the USC community says goodbye to its current administration under Michael Parks, it is receiving a batch of fresh new faces in the world of student politics. After the student government elections in February, the new administration officially took office with an inauguration ceremony last Wednesday at 4 p.m. Following the inauguration, Ross Lordo is student body president, Danny Guderu is vice president, and Merritt Francis is treasurer. These individuals were working together on the Momentum campaign during their election wins back in February, meaning the entire executive branch will be cohesive and working towards the same goals. The Momentum campaign, a ticket put together by the current administration, strives to build new traditions here at USC, such as Cockstock, while also conserving old traditions, such as Spurs and Struts. They also plan to implement a new system of digital Carolina cards on top of the physical cards students already have, and student access charging stations in sports facilities such as the football and basketball stadium. Lastly, they plan to immediately begin advocating for the construction of a new state-of-the-art student union. Along with the executive branch, the new members of the 50-seat Student Body Senate have been sworn in as well. This will be USC's 109th Student Body Senate. Latasha, what do you think about this new Student Body Senate and what you think that they're capable of when it comes to benefiting our school?
Well, I think the digital Carolina cards are an excellent idea because, sometimes I even forget my Carolina card, and just having that digital one is an excellent thing to implement, and also the new traditions that they are trying to bring. I think it's going to be positive things.
Yeah, I really like the whole Momentum campaign. It really gives a feeling of inclusiveness and just really wanting to work hard to make the school better.
Yes.
So, well, that's all we have for this week of Monday Night Mashup. Make sure to check us out on Twitter at SGTV News 4 for the weekend preview. I'm Emily Kelly.
And I'm Latasha McKnight. Have a great week, Carolina, forever to thee.